in downtown Toronto with Festival Director BERN EULER of the Canadian Film Festival. What inspired you to found this terrific festival?
We've got this real big need to show Canadian movies on Canadian screens, and I hate saying that sentence because it's impossible to find Canadian movies, and like on the normal theater going experience. Our filmmakers deserve it because we're so good at it. Our audiences deserve it because they just want, and I mean, I'm an audience member, and I want to see Canadian movies. I love when you watch a movie, and it's a great movie, and Toronto's playing Toronto. It's not pretending to be Chicago or New York or Detroit or something. It's Toronto, and like the extras, they're Canadian, and I think when you see that, and Canadian money is Canadian money, it's like it draws you more into the story, and it adds that element because it's our own. And it's weird that is the issue sometimes, but yeah, and we deserve it. So do our filmmakers.
You have a variety of short films, feature, docs. How do you go about programming your festival?
That's a good question. We're looking for good stories. That's what we're looking for. So other than that, there's not anything we're exactly looking for. Obviously, they've got to be Canadian productions. So that's why when you look at our lineup, we've got dramas and comedies and documentaries and sci-fi and thrillers. I mean, there is guaranteed there's something there that anybody can completely get into. And we have such amazingly talented filmmakers, and the lineup this year is incredible. 19 shorts, 6 features, every one of them's a gem.
You also have a few panels going on and a competition.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about all these extra features that you have going.
Well, this is one thing that we wanted to do. I mean, there are a lot of film festivals in Toronto and a lot of amazing film festivals. But one thing we wanted to do to set us aside from most of those other film festivals is create a marketplace. And it seems to be very easy because there seems to be a little bit of a hole there. A marketplace for Canadian filmmakers. So, like for example, last year we showed 9 features, and 3 of them got picked up for distribution. I mean, it was just kind of an insane little number there. And so this year we've expanded our industry series. We have 3 different panels. We've got one on the actual creative process of making a movie. Everything from the writing to the producing of it. We've got another one that's coupled with our student shorts showcase that helps people navigate film festivals. When filmmakers find themselves in a film festival for the first time, whether it's mine or TIFF or Cannes, they sometimes get lost because the film festivals are so big, they don't know where to start, they don't know how to navigate. You only have a few days to make the most of that experience. So we've got a great panel, including Karen Bruce, who used to head up the Canadian initiatives from TIFF, and she works at the Canadian Screen Awards now. We have Andrew Murphy, who's a senior programmer for Inside Out and the Atlantic Film Festival. I mean, these people know what they're doing, and they're there to help answer questions and guide, not only student filmmakers, any filmmaker, through that whole film festival process, how to get the most out of it with, taking advantage of all those networking opportunities. We've also have a master class. Warren P. Sonoda is teaching, and and a script competition with Super Channel that's worth up to $50,000 in pre-licensing. It's quite a big prize.
And how do people get involved in the script competition?
You just go to our site or Super Channels, and we actually made it very, very easy. You just have to send in a synopsis and your script, and pay the fee, which we've tried to keep down as low as possible, and then you're in. Yeah. And
what do you think, having watched so many Canadian films, what do you think sets Canadian film apart?
Wow, that's a good question. I don't think. Well, I guess sometimes it could set Canadian film is set apart in that, sometimes there are our stories taking place in our neck of the woods. But I don't know. I think it goes bigger than that because I mean, even if you go to that monster of that Hollywood is, There are so many Canadians that are involved in the creative process at every level. Acting, directing, writing, producing. I mean, we do share the same language when it comes to movies that the States does, and you know we can translate easily and go down there, which so much of our talent does. But when it comes to like actually showing our stories, I think it's just our culture that really sets us apart. For example, we showed a movie called Cloudburst last year, and starring Brenda Fricker and Olympia Dukakis, Kristen Booth, a whole bunch of awesome. The cast was amazing, and it was about this elderly lesbian couple in the States, and one of them breaks the other one out of the retirement home where she's forced to be, and then they go on a road trip, flee to Canada to get married because they don't want to be apart. It's such a beautiful, beautiful love story, and there's one scene in there, and this is why I programmed the movie, and I told the director, Tom Fitzgerald, I said, there's this one where they pick up this male hitchhiker, and they're in Canada and in Nova Scotia, and they're in just some pub, and it's pretty full, the pub, and the guy that they picked up, he befriends them, and he's a little drunk, and he does this beautiful little toast, just, you know, these two are getting married, and I wish them all of the happiness. He said it much more eloquently than I'm just saying it now. And then, you know what, everyone in the pub just raises their glasses and cheers, and yeah, good on you, you're getting married, that's excellent. So I'm like, that's Canada for you. That's like, we're just happy we're happy you're happy. That's a good thing in spite of all the odds. And Tom said that when he was in the States showing the movie, some people would say to him, "Don't you think that scene's a little utopian, like, and unrealistic?" I was like, "No, that's us. That's how we like to do things, you know." And like little moments like that, I really dig.
And where's the best place to find out more information on the Canadian Film Festival online?
Well, we've got two major websites, really. I guess it's our website, which is canfilmfest.ca. And then, of course, our Facebook site, which is facebook.com/canfilmfest. Yeah.
And you're screening at the Royal Cinema. And can you just tell me the dates again?
Absolutely. March 20th to the 23rd at the Royal in Little Italy.
Thank you so much. Congratulations and best of luck with the festival.
Thanks for having me, Katie.
Thank you. I'm Katie Ullman reporting for Katie Chats here in downtown Toronto.